favorites?
I mentioned Johnny Sexton.
Yeah.
He's an Irish player. He's currently playing for Racing in France. Again, I mentioned them already. They're one of these big bucks teams that are spending plenty of money. He's a great player. He's actually going to come back to Ireland and play for Leinster in the Pro 12s next season by the looks of it. Julian Saraya, for me, very impressive. People are matching him up against Jonah Lomu, who from a few years ago, he was that big guy. Now, think about it like this. Jonah Lomu was a big guy playing in a small guy's position back in the day. Julian Saraya is just as big as Lomu, but now it's just commonplace for these wings to be 6.5 foot, 260 pounds and running 100 meters in 10.5 seconds. It's just normal now. Back when Jonah Lomu was doing it, it was a different story.
Yeah. Okay, let's end on a bit of controversy. I had another word for you, but being told to move. We end on a bit of controversy, albeit it is a little bit funny, this one. 25-year-old Josh Hodgson, who was dropped for England's game versus New Zealand last weekend, was caught on video later that day, Saturday, hurling himself through a door at a party in a student flat. He was disciplined over the incident, said he is a professional and will learn from his mistake. Gavin, you're a solid guy. You play league rugby. How many doors have you taken down in your day?
Do I have to answer that? I would never do anything as ridiculous as this. This is
serious. I mean, come on. How serious is this really? I mean, is he being over-punished for this?
Yeah, I mean, if he's getting dropped from the squad, that's legitimate. I think that's a fair play. The coach needs to discipline his guys. This is rugby league, and it's 13 aside, not 15 aside, is what we normally show on this particular channel. But it's a problem. It needs to be fixed. I don't think it should be punished forever. It should be a quick in and out. Okay, you get dropped for a day or two, and then you can get back to it.
One of our associate producers said, league rugby players aren't thick. They're just not that smart.
That was very nice of him.
Yeah, nice. I'm just passing along. Gavin, great stuff. Thanks very much as always.
No, thank
you. Good to see you. Gavin McLeavy, our beIN Sports Rugby Insider, joining us here on The Extra. Okay, here's what we have in terms of our coverage of the Aviva Premiership this coming weekend. It starts with Gloucester Harlequins Friday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Leicester Saracens Sunday, 7:45 a.m. And then it is Wasps versus London Welsh, Sunday at 10:15 a.m. All games being played live on the network. Autumn Internationals, here's what we have for you. Italy versus Argentina. These two games are both on beIN Sports Connect. Italy, Argentina, 11:15 a.m. Eastern Time. You played against some former Argentines this past weekend. Got a little
in Miami. It was
nice to see the swelling that went down on your nose there. You took a little bit of a pop. And Wales versus Fiji, Saturday, 8:45 a.m. Eastern Time. Again, both of those being played on beIN Sports Connect. Time for our